Hey guys, so Rami and I just got home and I've been thinking about how to start this vlog for a really long time. I haven't vlogged in a while and I will tell you why today, because it's just been something that I've been dealing with for almost a month now, maybe 3 weeks, and I just haven't been able to process my feelings about it completely. Basically, this time in my life, like from the time we started the whole moving process until now, so it's 3 weeks ago we moved on August 1st, and it's just been a really weird period in terms of a lot of high highs and a lot of low lows. It's just been a roller coaster of emotions. So the day after I moved into my new home, my grandmother passed away, and she lives in Pakistan, so I wasn't able to go see her. I wasn't able to attend her funeral, and that is something that's been, you know, really heavy on my heart. My grandmother was a very strong woman. I don't want to cry on camera, but I'm gonna miss her a lot. She was a very selfless woman. She was pretty much my mother to me, really. She was just like my mother to me, because my mom passed away when I was 10, and my grandmother moved in to help take care of us. So she raised me since I was 10. And I was obviously like very close to her, so it's actually really sad to me that I wasn't able to attend her funeral. But you know, I know that my cousins and everybody back home told me that she was actually very happy in the days before she passed. She had a heart attack, and you know, even though she had a heart attack, they said that she went really peacefully. So you know, it makes me happy to know that. Anyways, and then we moved, so obviously like that was like a really stressful time in my life. We haven't had hot water in our home for 3 weeks, and that was kind of crazy that we were able to, like, we actually just got hot water like 2 days ago, and now I'm in LA, so it's, you know, it's totally like what I haven't been able to enjoy my house, basically, is what I'm saying. Like, I didn't have a stove, I didn't have a water heater. It was just kind of all over the place. Like, there was construction dust and literally everything around the house. And
but we had each other though, and that's what gets you through not having hot water.
Oh, Rami, you're so sweet. It's true though, it really did. I mean, Rami is my rock.
It makes you really understand what things you can actually live without,
and it also actually really makes you appreciate the things that you don't have, that you take for granted, like hot water. Like, we got really used to taking like a 2-minute shower, right?
It's okay in Houston in the summertime.
Masters of 2-minute showers now, because we've been doing it for 3 weeks. Anyway, so yeah, so we had no water heater, no stove, there was construction dust everywhere. So it's just like creating like a lot more work than there needs to be, because there are people just coming in and out of the house. So we have to constantly clean. We haven't been able to unpack everything, so everything is in boxes. Just, I think, what, like
not everything,
5 days ago,
half of our stuff is still in boxes now. We've unpacked half.
Yeah, so like 5 days ago, I actually was like, wow, I actually kind of feel settled in this house. Like, at least all my bathroom toiletries are in my bathroom, and like my closet is done. So
she spent 3 hours a few days ago and totally just
cleaned up everything.
Got like half the stuff organized, for sure.
Got half the stuff organized, but only in our kitchen and our bedroom. I think like that's what we really needed to do, because as long as the kitchen's organized, the bathrooms are functional, and our bedroom stuff is where it needs to be, I can live with the construction, you know, for a longer period. But until we had that, it was kind of intense. And then after my grandmother's passing, it was just like I was all over the place pretty much for that whole week. That's why I didn't vlog. I had like a whole I had grand plans of, like, you know, showing you guys the whole moving process and grand plans of taking you through organizing everything, and it just didn't work out that way because of the really low lows, but the good highs is something that I could talk about now. Sorry, I'm still kind of shaken up because whenever I think about my grandmother. DSW is something that really that happened in my life that I did not think that it would happen. I got a really big deal with DSW. This is by far the biggest deal of my blogging career.
Wow, congratulations.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, and I was not expecting it. If you asked me even a year ago how far, you know, you think I would be in my career, I would never in my wildest dreams imagine this. So it's something that it's very humbling to know that you work towards something and you have a passion for it and you put in your time and effort into it and your resources into it, and hopefully it'll pay off. And like, you know, I started blogging as a hobby and I never thought that I would be able to make it into a career, and actually be able to support myself or support our household with the income that I earn from it. So it's just, you know, it's happening slowly but surely. It took me forever. I think like this is something that you have to remember if you're wanting to blog. You have to treat it like a business, and you have to have, I think with every business, you have to give yourself at least 5 years to know that you have actually succeeded and you can actually start making money with it. I haven't, to be honest with you, I've been lucky, and maybe I would say I got to the point in 3 years where I can say that I can actually support myself with the money that I am earning now. So DSW took that opportunity on me, and I am so humbled and so grateful, because, you know, you just need that one person to give you that break, you know. And for me, I think DSW is definitely it. And then after that, Revolve contacted me. I mean, I have been wearing Revolve clothes for so long. I can't even remember how many years it's been. Like, I have loved Revolve so much, and throughout my Instagram, like even when I started it, I would always promote Revolve, and they finally noticed. And that is something insane, because I would see all these parties of like these big time bloggers like Ami Song and Camila Coelho and Collage Vintage, and they're just at these amazing Revolve parties, and they're at like, you know, hashtag Revolve Around the World. And I was like, wow, like Revolve has legendary parties, and I can't believe I'm sitting here today in LA because I got invited to the Revolve staycation in LA. I mean, I still can't believe it. It's not like I'm thinking, wow, I'm like a big time blogger. Like, I don't think about myself that way at all. If I can do this, I think anybody can do it. It really just depends on how consistent and persistent you are, and that's really what it boils down to. I'm just a normal girl. I never in my life thought that I could say that I'm going to be attending one of the Revolve parties, or actually 3 days worth of Revolve parties. They're actually having 5 days worth of Revolve parties, but I'm only going to be here for 3 days. So anyways, that's the reason why Rami is here, because I'm actually under contract with Revolve. I have to create a lot of content wearing Revolve clothing, which I already love. And yeah, so Rami's here. He's always so supportive of me and my career, and he just wants to like see me succeed and push me to be the main breadwinner for the family, because he'd been doing it for such a long time.
That's not true. That's not the only reason.
I know, but he's just like, you need to just like, well, my goal is that I can get to a point where Rami just quits his job and is like my assistant slash business manager slash photographer.
Okay, let me ask you guys a question. Doesn't every woman just want their husband to just be their assistant?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be a dream come true?
Exactly. So, I mean, it's starting to happen, I think. Well, not the fact that Rami has to quit his job, but like just like the whole, and I don't expect him to, honestly. Like, that's just not something, you know, I half joke. I mean, it would be nice if like we ever got to a point that we could grow my business together to the point where I can be the talent and he can be the man behind the talent handling the business side of it, and I just focus on creating content because that's just where I thrive. Like I feel like creativity is where I thrive, whereas Rami is a lot more logical, analytical, pragmatic, and that's something that is a good balance to have in a business, and especially in a blogging sense, because you have both of those aspects, which you really do need. And I feel very lucky to have him with me, and he can help me chase my dreams, I guess.
Can I tell you something though?
What?
You know what I used to tell my parents? I used to tell my parents that one day I want to become a trophy husband.
Oh my god, you did not.
I did.
Why, Rami?
And my mom used to get so mad at me all the time. She would say, Rami, don't ever say that. All the
But
time.
were you like actually kidding, or were you half kidding?
Like half kidding.
Oh my god, no.
I could spend my days at the tennis courts and the golf courses, and I don't know, just working out a few hours a day.
Oh my God,
you know, walking Humphrey like 2 hours a day.
Humphrey would be a fit puppy if you walked
dream
him for
come
2
true.
hours.
I know. I could fill all my time. My parents used to ask me, what would you do? What would you do with your time? That was always their question.
Oh my god.
And I was like, well, I think I could fill my time.
Yeah.
Although I wasn't working full time for 3 months, and I did get kind of bored after a month, but that's because I got lazy. Like I just let myself.
But that's when you took on the whole photography thing, and that's how you got so good at it, because when he wasn't
well,
working.
okay, I was already good, but when I focused on it, I got better.
Alright, whatever you say, man. But yeah, that's when he really got into it, and he just like became this amazing photographer.
Oh, you flatter me.
No, it's true. I do like your photography
Oh,
stuff.
I'm blushing now.
90% of the photos on my Instagram Rami takes, by the way, so.
How many percent?
90.
Wow. Did you calculate that?
No, I mean, that's just what I'm thinking. Ballpark, I have no idea.
Best guess.
Anyways. So yeah, life is good. Death is a part of life. It happens to everybody. I'm mostly sad that I'm gonna miss my grandmother. But yeah, I need to stop. Every time I think about her, I get a little sad. So anyways, this is literally my roller coaster of emotions that has been going on for 3 weeks now. So like, there are happy times and then there are sad times, but I'll get over it.
Okay.
Sorry, this vlog is taking a little bit of a crazy turn. I wasn't expecting it to, but I feel like, you know, I really want to connect with you guys and really show this part of my life that is not perfect. And yeah, I mean, just a normal person trying to do something that I'm passionate about, and honestly, like, if I can do it, you can do it too. Really, truly believe me on that.
She's pretty strong though, because she lived without hot water for almost 3 weeks. That takes a pretty strong person to do.
Yeah, that's true. Anyways, I think tomorrow will be a little bit more fun now that you're more caught up on my life. I do think that, so I did record a bunch of like the moving process, and because of what happened right after we moved, I'm not gonna say it, but I won't stop crying. I wasn't able to like edit it or anything. So what I'm gonna do is, if you guys want, let me know in the comments down below if you actually want to see all of that, and I can kind of like just edit it now and post it. It's not going to be current, but you know, I recorded it and I have it, and it's something that I want to remember too. I actually did a little house tour of our previous townhouse, and then we moved, and so yeah, I have all of that footage. If you want to see it, let me know. I will post it. I'm definitely going to be vlogging a lot in LA. I'm going to be vlogging during the Revolve parties. I'm so excited, but I'm kind of nervous about them because not very many of my friends have been invited. One of my friends from Houston is coming, so I'm excited for her to come. And then, you know, I mean, I'm sure it's going to be a good opportunity to meet lots of girls from around the world. So we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna keep you guys posted. I'm gonna take you guys with me. Anyways, I think
you guys get to go, but I don't even get to go. Okay?
I know Rami doesn't get to go. But you have to go back to work. That's why.
That's why I don't get to go?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't get invited.
Well, I had a +1.
Well, you didn't tell me.
Well, you wouldn't have gone anyway.
Oh.
He has to go back home on Monday because he has another job, his actual job that he needs to go back to. So he's only here for the weekend, helping me take photos. You'll be okay.
Yeah. You guys will have to tell me how it went.
Yeah, I will. Or we will. Okay. Yeah, so now we are just going to chill. Rami's probably gonna chill. I need to plan all my outfits for tomorrow. I need to plan exactly where I'm taking the photos. We need to map out in terms of efficiency and area what will be the best thing to do. Logistics, exactly. And yeah, I'm gonna take you guys along and I will see you tomorrow. We got a Nutella pound cake to share. We're at Jones on 3rd, by the way.
I haven't tried it. Too good.
It's too good.
It's our before breakfast snack.
Yeah, it's our before breakfast snack. Tea is over here, please, and then the grapefruit juice as well. Thank you. We have gone a little overboard with everything that we ordered, but honestly, I don't know when we're eating next, so.
I'm excited and I'm gonna eat all of it.
All of it. I got an omelet. It has herbs, jack cheese, and sauteed onions. And Rami got the pancakes. Classic Rami with his pancake breakfast. So we came back to Sky Space to take photos at sunset. There's Rami. The views are amazing, by the way, like so nice. The weather is fantastic. The breeze over here is so nice. Feels like fall. I love it. Good morning. It is another day in LA. It is Monday. I'm a little bit sad today because Rami is leaving me, but also I'm a little bit excited because the Revolve parties finally start. We are starting our day at Republic for breakfast, and then we are just, I'm sure the only thing we're really doing is just taking photos, so that's what we're gonna do. Let me show you quickly what we got. I got eggs over medium with potatoes and a French baguette, but Rami really requested that I get this bacon steak, and he's really excited to try it. He's waiting for me to get done. We got the brioche French toast, and then we also got a chocolate chia seed pudding. This is what I'm wearing tonight. Just arrived to the Revolve house for our first event. It's a cocktail party. Sage is with me. Yay! Yay. And Christine too. Jabby. So we're just about to go in. We haven't even gone in yet. We're just taking photos. Oh, if you It is the day after the Revolve cocktail party. It was so much fun last night, but we got there kind of late. We got there just before the sunset, so I wasn't able to take a lot of footage of the actual house and the views. I mean, it was just so incredible. It was in the Hollywood Hills. Whatever footage I have already shown you guys. Anyway, so I've been up since 6 o'clock in the morning, and I had so many emails and photos that I have to edit. So been doing that on my bed. Just ordered myself an acai bowl, and I have to be at an event by noon today, but luckily the place where I'm going is only 7 minutes away from my house, so yay! Today's party is actually a celebration of Revolve Beauty. They're launching it, so I think that's something really interesting to do and see what kind of products they have, so I'm going to take you guys along. So much food, but it looks so good. This is just an acai bowl with blueberries, strawberries, some almond butter, and bananas. Yummy! like a highlighter.
Some rose gold highlighter. This is beautiful.
Awesome. Wow, I love it. Looks really nice. I'm gonna vlog on my phone because guess what? In classic Sarah fashion, I forgot my SD card at home but brought my camera. What's wrong with me? Arrived to the Revolve party at Santa Monica Pier. It's gonna be a fun one. This is awesome. Instead of winning prizes, you can actually win clothes. That's it. Reporting from the Santa Monica Pier. I am done with my Revolve festivities. Thank you so much, Revolve, for having me. It was the time of my life. I'm ready to go home to my husband and my puppy.